to part 3 of my Crusader Kings 2 campaign, running the CK2Plus mod. Now, we've just consolidated almost all of the land in our de jure Kingdom of Denmark. We don't have enough money to actually form the title, and we haven't been ruling long enough to do so either. So we're just going to continue. We have one more province to expand, and then we can fight this silly baldy. Okay, let's unpause. We've just married our heir off to his new daughter, who is a great eminence and quite strong. So that should be a pretty decent marriage. We have Sweden as we have an alliance with Sweden, and we're going to continue to expand since our guy is quite strong. So we'll take Holland. Oh right, I just pissed off my council. That's what I get for not paying attention. Why is my council voting on shit? I'll have to fix that. Okay, we massively outnumber them. Concubine is pregnant. I'll march in and slap these guys around. Yeah, we massively outnumber them. Who's that? Courtier. Sure, why not? Make a move. Take her as a concubine so it doesn't cause a scandal. Oh, she wasn't impressed. She resisted our charms. Okay, the siege is almost over. Let's try and capture the guy in the castle, in his fort, and go take the capital. We'll squash his army after. So she actually resisted the thing, but concubines being pregnant isn't a big deal because as a Nordic, as part of the pagan belief systems, we are allowed to have concubines. Where is it? Nordic men can take up to 3 concubines. And that's kind of a normal thing, so our concubines having children doesn't really piss people off too much. Normally if your character had a mistress and that mistress became pregnant and had a child, your wife would get really mad at you and potentially try to murder you. Oh lord, we've finally taken province. There's family within. Let's try and imprison all of them. And we may become greedy, which I think we might actually already be. No. It just, playing as a Norse, you can have a ton of kids because you can take concubines and have 4 people spitting out children for you. Okay, we've taken that. That gives us our war score. Let's take the province. Enforce our demands. We've won our war. Now we're running low on money, so we need to put our army away pretty quickly when they get into our province. And having a budget deficit is not good. Do we have anyone we can... Yes we do. We've got a bunch of people we can ransom, and that'll get us some money back. We've had a son and his randomly generated name is essentially Gandalf. Let's take the R off and he can actually be Gandalf. Cool, so we're doing pretty well. We've taken all our de jure lands for our kingdom. And now we basically have to wait a bit. In about, I'm not sure when it starts, around 850, the year 850 we get given docks, and that allows us to start raiding and send our ships off. England is usually a pretty easy target because it's full of these small states which don't have big armies, and it's mildly rich. If you look at the financial map mode, oh, I forgot we can do that. Let's set up some trade posts. No, we don't have any trade post limit. Okay, our seer has just died? No, our marshal died. Let's give it to Hesso, the Thane of Holston. He can train troops in our capital. The Chancellor can go make friends with him. And that's looking pretty good. Well, we've discovered a plot where this guy of Jotland seeks to embezzle. So our brother is trying to get money out of us. He wants to help himself to an adequate reward for his service to our character. But that's simply unacceptable, so he can go to jail. Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect any dollars. Vigdis, our courtier who resisted our charms and I took as a concubine, is now pregnant. Hopefully it's more daughters because we don't need another son. It's already too many sons. Now I really want to fix our council laws so our council doesn't have power. Oh, we can't because we're tribal. We've discovered another plot. What is the plot we have discovered? I've discovered a plot where Edla seeks to seduce us. Who the fuck are you? Someone in our court who has a husband wants to seduce us. I'll allow it. Our brother is complaining about his dark cell in the dungeon. Well, unfortunately, we slightly like him, but he really does not like us. Mainly because we took his province, we pissed him off, we've thrown him in jail, just all kinds of things he doesn't like us for. So I think it's probably a better idea if he dies. Because he's ambitious, we don't really want him causing trouble. So how about we throw him in the oubliette? This will reduce his health and make it more likely he'll die, and will give us a chance of becoming cruel. But whatever. 30% chance and it didn't take effect. Okay, now we need a new Chancellor. Baldur seems like he can do the job. Actually, where did you go? Yeah, that'll do. Go over there. Now, our brother, we should be able to revoke his title. Oh, that'll piss off people. Once he dies, I think we'll inherit it. So our son needs a focus. This is similar to the other focuses, but it affects... Cool, our brother just died. I will pause. So we pick a childhood focus for our children to educate them. And this gives them different... basically gives them a trait that can turn into other traits as they get older. Now he's our second son. Our first son is okay, but our second, let's try and make him a strong fighter. Willful and rowdy sounds good to me. Yeah. And we have enough points to increase some technology. Our army is very heavy on the heavy infantry, so that would be a good one to throw some points into early, which will increase their attack and defense. But we may also want to do siege equipment so we can finish sieging provinces faster, or military organization to improve morale. But I think heavy infantry is going to be the best to do first. So if we have a look at our city, we can see... Oh, we don't have that many heavy infantry actually. We've got a lot of light infantry, some heavy infantry. So light infantry probably would have been better. I was getting confused. Let's resume that and let's upgrade our capital. Oh, we have more points. Culture. If we do Majesty, that'll improve how quickly we gain prestige. Or Legalism lets us revoke titles. The Chief of Lubeck has made a claim for the chiefdom of Lubeck. Well, that ain't happening, little man. Where even is Lubeck? Ah, here. This guy's made a claim for one of our provinces. Okay. There we go, we have a new daughter. Ilyana. That's good. We have a pretty unfortunate dynasty name, Skjoldung, or something like that. Squirreldung. Let's improve our majesty. Cool. Might be a good time to change our focus, but I think we should be alright. Do we have any reasons to fight? We have a claim on Lubeck, so we could press that. Ooh, who are they fighting? They're now defending against New Estria. We have another son? Oh, that's a grandson. So our son has just had his first child. Unfortunately, he hasn't inherited his mother's strength, but we can deal with that. If we... defending against King Karl and their claim on Saxony. That's not good. So they're going to they're definitely going to win this war against Saxony. He has 2,000 men versus 12,000 men. There's a chance we could get in and take... Let's try it actually. There's a chance we can get in and take Lubeck before they go. And our council approves. If we can get that before we lose it, that would be fantastic. We have a new decision available. Raise a tribal army. No, that takes our prestige and turns it into 3,500 troops, which we don't really need. If we were fighting them, then we may need it pretty hard. How are our allies looking? Our son is getting better at fighting with swords. Tyke. Why are we allowed to imprison you, Tyke? Ah, you're trying to discredit someone. You should stop discrediting that person. Our concubine Aslaug is pregnant. More babies. Okay, we've taken this town. The men are busy looting and setting fires. I want prisoners, please. Now let's go take the capital before before Neustria can come and try and take it off us. Got enough points to improve some more technology. Let's go trade practices, and that should give us some trade post limit, so we can chuck a trade post in our capital and try and make a little bit more money. We've finally taken Zerbst, and the men are already looting. Try and capture people, please. Let's march our army over. Let's crush their armies. What happened? Our daughter died under suspicious circumstances. So someone murdered our daughter who was going to marry Ragnar. That's suspicious. And we've lost our alliance. Do not like the sound of that. We do have a new daughter actually. So maybe we can get her married to him instead. Yes, yes we can. Here, have our other baby. Our spy has collected some technology points. It looks like they went towards economy. Cool, so he wants our other daughter and we can reform our alliance. Fighting across the field, we've seen an enemy soldier, Udo. Udo does not have any personal combat rating, so we'll run at him. But it's actually the chief, the Grand Chief. Let's fight him. Slowly circle each other. We attack, he tries to defend, and he dies. He crumples to the ground, lifeless. We gain some prestige, and our army will gain some morale. Friend has accepted our alliance, and we try to fight this Udo guy again, and he has run away. He knows we'll slap him too hard. Okay, let's capture some more provinces before these guys do. Might split this army up so we can take more provinces faster, or just go and fight his armies really. Try and capture them in Mecklenburg. Oh, you see another guy across the battlefield. He is awful at fighting, and we'll charge at him, and he runs away. We've discovered a plot where this guy seeks to kill our wife. What a cunt. You are going into prison, you bastard. Oh no, he's discovered it. We have another son. Don't need more fucking sons. Known plots. She's trying to seduce them. Oh, our wife is trying to kill our son. That is not acceptable. Please end your plot. No, you will not end your plot. Well, into the prison for you. She's run away. That's not good. Ah, damn it. They finished their war before we could finish ours, so we did not get the provinces. We didn't really hire a mercenary band, but sure. Wait, what? We can create a Kingdom of Scania? Where the hell is that? Oh, okay, it's titular. We've made a friend with a guy who is in charge of a mercenary band. That's disappointing. I was hoping we'd be able to take Lubeck before places got spat out. Or before they finished their claim war to take Saxony. I don't like being bordered with them. Okay, let's sell off our prisoners. Ransom all prisoners. Give me money for people, please. He doesn't want to be sold off, so he can stay in our prison. Everyone else was sold off. Don't like that there's a plot to kill my son. Why can't I divorce her? Who are her close relatives? My son. He likes us a lot, so I don't mind if he's a bit mad. I knew there was a huge bear somewhere near the caves in our capital. And a courtier of mine has insisted to come along when my men and I go hunting for the bear. Tyke. Tyke finds a bear. Enough with your nagging, you can come along. The beast was huge, bigger than any bear I'd ever seen. I fought him bravely, but only managed to slay him after he wounded several of my men. This guy Tyke, who is trying to discredit someone, has been injured. Or we can... I could not save everyone, and he is now wounded. Oh, he had a chance to be wounded, and he didn't actually get wounded. That is good. Okay, we can send our son into hiding so that plot can't happen. We might actually move our spy master back home, and we can plot to kill her. We'll plot to kill our wife. Or plot to take revenge. Let's do that. Let's plot to take revenge, because that sounds like a good time. Now we can ask some people if they'd like to join us, and that will improve our plot power, which is basically the percentage chance that the thing will fire. And I think it also affects how likely we are to succeed without people discovering it. Can we trust this guy? He's greedy and deceitful, stubborn, patient and cynical. But he's also attractive. We've accepted a call to arms against a peasant revolt. That's fine. Let's send this guy a gift of 15 gold and then invite... You don't want to invite, bastard. Rude. Usually if it's got that hand, sending them a gift will make them keen on the idea. Oh, you've crushed your war. Peasant revolt has ended. Okay, let's see. We can go on a grand hunt. Oh, he's praised our name and raised an army, so we need to go start a battle, or start a war. Let's fight these guys because they're all alone and don't have any friends. And let's take their land. We have another son named Grimo. Oh no, that's just a recycled name a generation down. Cool. How much of an army does he have? Only 500. So this force might just be enough. We'll call our buddies in and they can go fight as well. Our son is Another of our sons is learning to use a sword, which is good. We need to give him a childhood focus. I think this is the one that is someone's trying to murder. Let's give him something for intrigue. Playful and indolent. We will train him in etiquette. Fighting across the field, we come across a chump who can't use the sword very well, so we'll go at him and he runs away. Classic enemies. We've captured someone in battle, that'll give us a little bit more money. I really wish we weren't considered a tyrant. Although I don't see... it's not in our list. Okay, finish sieging down this tribe and these guys will be happy. I want prisoners. That's the war done. We'll put our army away. I don't care about that. Why won't you let me tell you off? Fine. Okay, our character is starting to get old. So the sword in his hand seems heavier and heavier every year, so he's not going to be so good at fighting now. Might be a good time to switch to something to boost his other stats. Perhaps rulership. Is there anyone who would be interested in supporting our plot? No. We can send an assassin or improve us or activate our spy network to improve the plot power. We've got a religion to worry about. So we can reform the pagan faith, or the Nordic faith actually, and that will turn it into an organised religion to be able to compete with Christianity. But we need to get our moral authority up pretty high, and we also have to take some of these religious provinces. Our son is only learning the art of swordsmanship. So we already hold one temple. 2, 3, 4. We'd have to take a fair bit of land, which is going to be a challenge. Another of our sons is ready to be educated. Let's make him good with money. Learning and stewardship. That sounds good. We don't want too many sons to be great warriors, because then that's more people we need to fight off as we get bigger. And we're almost coming up at the break point. Another child is ready. He can be good at fighting. He can be auto-save. Temples are another type of holding that can can give you some good income, but I was looking at them for the holy sites. So we can reform our Nordic faith to be an organized religion, which makes our religion a fair bit stronger rather than eventually getting replaced by Christianity, or running the risk of getting replaced. But to do so, we need to control 3 of the holy sites. The holy sites are the ones in white. So we already control one. Our friend in Sweden controls another. There's one that's in Saxony, which is going to be impossible for us to get, and there's another one over here that's going to be even harder for us to get. So our best bet is to capture these 3. But temple holdings in general are good for getting tax income from. Gandalf needs a focus. He can focus on humility, struggle, pride, thrift, duty. Duty sounds pretty good for Gandalf. I think we'll wrap it up at the end of this year, since we're having a bit of a quiet period at the moment, waiting to build up our money, waiting for the event to fire. Let's build our trade post actually. Waiting for the event to fire that will give us all ports so we can start raiding. We have a fair bit of prestige, so let's upgrade our capital, and might be a better idea to give ourselves a market village before we spend some prestige. We have learned that our steward has denounced us harshly at the faction meeting, and while the faction members did not turn against me, as he might have liked, his words still struck home. So members of our court can be members of factions. So this guy is the leader of the tradition well, he's a member of the tradition faction at least. And these factions want us to do specific things. Once they get strong enough, they can rebel against us and try to press what they want to change, which can get painful as you have a larger and larger nation. So these guys, Neustria might have a whole big list of factions, and the Byzantine Empire always has a lot of factions. People wanting power, people wanting things to be different, all kinds of things. But it's not something we're going to really be facing for a long time, being a tribe. What's this event? There are rumours of a young woman from an isolated farm in our capital who has been gifted with the mysterious powers of... I'm not even going to try. The sorcery she wields grants her the power to see into the future and to curse or bless those she lays her eyes on. Will you ask her to join your court? I think so. Come to our court, Ignya. We should actually set some of these titles. Let's designate our son as our regent, so if our character becomes incapable, our son will be in charge. And set some of these honorary titles. So we've sorted by rank. This guy doesn't like us a bit, so let's give him a special title and he'll be a bit more happy. This guy, our spy master, used a favour to make someone join his faction. That's a bit concerning. Law speaker. You can be our law speaker. What's the... Court Skald. So he's basically a poet. You can be our poet. This guy, you herdsman, you our son, and no one else really matters at this point, so we'll leave those 2 slots open. Stop it. Let's give better commander positions. Maybe make our son a commander. Yes, I think so. Okay, while we're doing that, we have fallen ill. Now we're still reasonably young, so it shouldn't kill us off yet, but we run the risk of it. Our son is learning to use swords better. Now we have the risk of well, we have the issue of title loss and succession. So at the moment, if our character dies, we lose all of these titles. Why so many? Who is our heir? Why are you not? Okay. So we would lose the Jarldom of Sjælland, which is where? Okay, one of our sons would inherit the Jarldom of this side. And our other sons would gain individual provinces around. And then we'd have to reconsolidate as our new character. But our guy is now healthy again, which is good, but one of our sons died of pneumonia. Grandson died of pneumonia. That's not good. And I think we are going to have to wrap it up here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the progress we made, and I'll be back soon to do some more. Thanks, guys.